Alright, besties, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm probably gonna cry. Oh, I love this space so much. Thank you so much for being here. Like, follow, subscribe, whatever. Alright, so what's the tea? I'm heading back to Joshua Tree today. I'm going to do a training with an organization called Back to the Body, which is a women's organization. Don't quote me on any of this. I'm doing my best to describe these things that are new to my life. But it's a women's organization, backtothebody.org, that helps women connect to their pleasure, their sensuality, their body image, like all of that good stuff. So it's kind of like in the world of the work that I do, but for women. And this training is for women's bodies. So I'm going to be like working with women this weekend and learning how to do so. So that's exciting. Oh, fuck me. Alright. So I'm heading to Joshua Tree, and right now I'm working on a relationship with my cousin. I'm trying to like have a relationship with my cousin, more of a relationship with my cousins. They're fucking beautiful and amazing people, and I really want to feel like more connected to my family, and I want to feel like accepted by my family, because I don't know if I do. I don't know if they do accept me, especially in the line of work that I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking sex worker, like, and I fucking love what I do. I really. And I find my work to be so beautiful, and it's so rewarding and fulfilling. And there's nothing more that I would love to like share it with, like share all of the beauty that I experience in my life and my spirituality and my work with my family, and to like have them like see me in that, to really be seen in that. So that's the tea. That's. I'm insane, and I love it. Oh. There's a whole story to tell, but the story is irrelevant because at the bottom of the line, like, it's the emotions that I'm trying to purge out of my system through, like, getting there. And boom, we already were there. Yay! Yay! But let's tell a story anyways. Okay, so. My cousins, I love them so much. Like, my family is beautiful. They're incredible people, and most of them are Lutheran. On my dad's side of the family, it's Lutheran family, so I was raised in a very Catholic household. My dad's side of the family is, like, Lutheran, and I fucking fuck with the Lutheran church. Like, good vibes all around. Anyways, you know, at family gatherings and, like, stuff like that, I have a hard time, like, connecting in the group setting. Like, I just feel like there's a wavelength that everybody else is on that I don't have that gene, or, like, it just doesn't resonate with me. So, like, I'm kind of just there, like, or, you know what I'm saying? And there was a good while, where I was kind of in the drama triangle of it all. And I was like, feeding into the victim mentality where it's like, nobody gets me, and they're like, they just don't understand me, and this isn't set up for me, and like, blah, 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 blah. And this is just all internally. Like, I've never, like, spoken this out loud, so publicly. And, so I decided, okay, this is getting tired, this is getting old, this is getting boring. I want to feel more connected. How can I create that? So I reached out to one of my cousins, and they've got, their wife and their daughter, or son and daughter, and I don't know if I should be using names right now, I don't fucking know. And I sent them a voice note, and I was like, hey, listen, I want to, be more connected, and the group setting doesn't quite do it for me, what can we do? And, I'm intense, and I understand that, and I'm just wow. I'm excited, and I want to feel accepted, and I want to feel loved, and there's also, this shadow dynamic that played out a little bit, where there was a part of me that kind of wanted to go toe-to-toe spiritually. I kind of wanted to, beef up. Let's fucking go. I want to fucking go. But it was an unconscious pattern that was playing out. And it was the part of me that wants to feel accepted and loved was getting projected onto, was playing out through, unconsciously, in a shadow manner, via me trying to prove rightness in my perspectives, and also being a little insensitive and potentially a little unkind in the manner in which I talk to them. But thankfully, my cousin is just so fucking kind and grounded and beautiful. I sent some voice notes. I just like voice notes. And I've shared a couple of phone calls, and some of the phone calls, I shared some really beautiful experiences, the video I talked about with my grandpa and Jesus, and I shared that with him, and they're very active in their faith, and they have a lot of community in their faith, and it's a routine part of their world, and as I've been getting closer to my relationship with Jesus and reclaiming the beauty that's in Christianity, I'm oh, wonderful. Look at this relationship, this cousin that I have, who seems to have some really great life experience and practice around the beauty of what Christianity has to offer. And so there was excitement, but then there was also this this missing need to be seen, and wanting to feel loved and accepted. And the grief, what I'm leaning into more with grief that my mentor talks about is grief is the portal to joy. When we really allow ourselves to grieve, that crying that I did, on the other side of that is the fucking joy. Which I just fucking moved through, just like that. You saw it. I'm not insane. I'm fucking... I'm brilliant. Excuse me. I'm brilliant. I saw a 333 on a fucking license plate just there, so I'm gonna fucking say it out loud. I truly think I'm fucking brilliant. I think I'm fucking brilliant. And it feels good to say, because it just... There's a lot. I feel I really do find myself to be quite brilliant and quite beautiful, and so many things. Sometimes these layers of energetic and emotional complexities, oh my god, to see them clearly and to digest and speak of them. It's an art form. But this lack of validation in that, and seeking it to receive it from others versus finding it and truly owning it within, and all of the things is all contributing to this. But anyways, I've been working with Mary Magdalene, and I'm actually going to be participating in a conference, a virtual conference, next Saturday or 2 Saturdays from now, all about what, excuse me, all about what I think is like the untold story of Mary Magdalene. And I've been calling Mary Magdalene into my sessions, and what I understand, I've got a lot more diving deep to do in terms of like learning. I've been tuning into the energy of it, but from what I understand, like there's the story of her being Jesus's counterpart, not disciple, but Jesus's divine feminine counterpart. So Jesus was the divine masculine, she was the divine feminine. And of course, patriarchy, like all of that stuff is like, fuck that. Like, we'll stick with the man. And she was also like sacred sexual prostitution, like sacred sexual energy. And she was also, I guess, there's a story, and I have more diving into this to do, but I guess there's a story of her watching Jesus be crucified and standing and not turning away and grieving and mourning his pain in real time. Which I think is so fucking beautiful. Like, that's so fucking beautiful. And so I've been working with her, and I've been calling her into sessions, and as I've just been so fucking excited with my cousin talking to him, I'm like, what do you know about Mary Magdalene? And I guess she's not a player in the Lutheran faith as much as she is in the Christian faith, or the Catholic faith, where she's demonized. And so anyways, I was talking with my therapist about all of this and my excitement, and he was like, well, you know, Steve. He doesn't sound like that, but I fucking love my therapist. He brought up to me this idea of like my life and my stuff is pretty intense, right? And like being a sex worker and talking about Mary Magdalene and like having intense spiritual beliefs and like having that be like the first access point to start talking and building a new relationship off of, like that's kind of intense. And he was like, he gave me the metaphor of like, think if you had like a friend who had really intense political views, and like every time you saw them, they wanted to just like fucking go at it, like with intense political stuff. Like it's gonna make you not want to like talk to that friend so much. And I was like, oh fuck. And so anyways, and he was like, what about like day-to-day shit? Like, what kind of restaurants do you like going to? And like, all of that stuff. And I'm like, oh, I guess. And part of me is like, well, that's fucking boring. Sorry, it's true. But it might be a kinder way to build a relationship. It might be a more accessible and approachable way to like eventually maybe you start having these more in-depth conversations, but you gotta build safety in relationships. You gotta build like, you know, you gotta build a tone. You gotta build like a fucking like rhythm. And like if I just come in hot with like, rah, like that might not be the easiest thing for the other person to participate in. So I sent my cousin a voice note today, and if you're watching this, love you so much. Like I am really excited for all of this. But I sent my cousin a voice note, and just like kind of apologizing. I mean, like, look, I can like, I've probably been a little intense, and I can tone it down, and I want to, and like, and things that I am interested in. Like I know I just kind of was like, I'm fucking bored with small talk, but I do think there's probably a lot of stuff that's very interesting that we could talk about that's not so intense. There's a lot of things. I take kind of back what that said. I think that talking about what kind of restaurants people like going to would be really boring, unless there was like really exciting parts about it. So anyways, that's the tea. Love you all so much. Oh, also, website linked below. Work with me, learn Reiki from me, like, follow, subscribe. Whatever. Bye.